And here to tell us how we can do it is Candy Lash from Dakin. Candy, thank you so much for inviting us here today.
Welcome. We're always happy to have you. Thank you for being here.
A lot of us, we love the sun. We love sitting out. It's not a good idea for our pets, though.
It really isn't. You know, especially in cars, we want to make sure that if the temperature climbs above 70, you're leaving your pet comfortably at home. If you're outside with your pet, you want to make sure they have access to shade and plenty of water at all times. In the summer heat, pets can become dehydrated very quickly, largely in part because they don't have the same ability to perspire as we do. They perspire through their tongue and their paws. It's not a lot of surface area like we have to cool down.
Now, Candy, you have some great tips for us. You want to exercise the pets in the morning or the evening. Frankly, we should probably exercise ourselves in the morning or the evening, too.
It's a really good idea because at that time of the day it's cooler, so you want to make sure you get out at those hours and exercise your pet. And always use moderation, especially when the temperatures continue to soar and you're dealing with older pets out exercising as well. Keep that in mind.
If you do have to go out in the middle of the day for whatever reason it works for your schedule, what are some signs that your pet may need to be taken out of the heat or may be under heat stress?
Well, panting heavily is one of those signs. Lethargy, weakness, staggering are all signs that your pet may be having some heat stress. You want to get them out of the heat into a cool area and cool them down in their pulse spots with cool, not cold water to help them start to recover.
So you don't want to give them ice. You kind of want to take cool cloths and apply it to them. And then once they're feeling a little bit better, what's the next step in making your pet feel a lot better?
Well, I'd certainly keep them out of any temperatures that are high, get them into the air conditioning, get them into a fan area. And also always keep in mind you need to get a hold of your veterinarian to let your vet know that you think your animal may be suffering some heat stress and follow their instructions.
Could you bring them in the pool with you? Is that something that you recommend, or?
I think that would be fine as long as it's not really icy cold water,
Okay.
as long as it's cool or temperate water.
And as long as the dog's trained, too, because sometimes you never know, and when the dog's lethargic and not thinking straight, the pool might not be the best idea.
Absolutely. You want to make sure you're supervising your animal very closely. And some dogs enjoy the water, some dogs don't enjoy the water. So you certainly don't, if they've never been in a pool, you don't want to pick that time to introduce them to that kind of a situation.
So you might want to avoid the pool. You also want to avoid the car.
You do want to avoid the car, absolutely. It's, you know, people take their pets with them because they love them and they're family members. But there's a safe time to do that and a time when it's really best to keep them safely, comfortably at home.
Thanks so much, Candy, for telling us all of this great advice. I know we talked about it before in the past, but you can never talk about it too much.
It always
because
bears
so
repeating.
You absolutely can't, even with the windows open. Leave them home.
Thanks, Candy.
Sure.
Well, hey, we're not done. We have a lot more to come.
We do. It's
A lot of fun.
exciting.
Yes, and also not only is it important to make sure that you keep your pet safe in the summer heat,